Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing the monthly reading for December 2023 for the sign of Leo. So if you are a Leo sun, moon, rising, or any other placement that you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. This is a general reading though, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not all messages are going to be for everyone. If something is not matching your energy, then that message is just not for you. Okay, this is also timeless as well. So if you're seeing this as sometime after December, that's a good indicator that whatever energies discussed during this reading will be more relevant to you now than they would have been back then. All right, let's get into it and see what December holds for you. I have Justice. Looks like something is needing to balance itself out in your life. Yeah, for some of you, this could be specifically involving a legal situation. It could feel more internal. It could feel more internal, or it could be like more like your external environment, things that perhaps are feeling chaotic or have been feeling chaotic in the previous months are finally gaining some sort of equilibrium, or you're finding a way to make peace with something so that you can feel more balanced amid the chaos. There's some sort of truth that you're holding on to as well. I'm feeling like there's some sort of communication that needs to be made. Let's go ahead and clarify that. I'm curious. It's almost like there's someone that you need to speak with about like collaborating. Yeah, maybe about some sort of future plans that you have, some sort of okay. It's like there's a decision that you're making and like planning for your future. There's a big change happening. Letting go of a burden of some sort that you've been carrying, that resonates to me about the needing to create balance. It's like you've been carrying this for too long. And it's like the longer you carry it, the more imbalanced things have felt. And it's like part of your decision is in like making the choice to like set that down, to set that aside. You're like looking at a possibility, like a prospect of a future that does not involve carrying so much on your own. There's this element of being able to like share this burden with someone, whatever that might look like for you. But there's definitely, like, I know I mentioned this, like, the previous couple months feeling very chaotic. That's something that's part of, like, what you're choosing to leave behind. There's a desire to move towards something more peaceful that feels more loving, more mutual even in some way. And it's like there's some sort of truth that you've seen or realized or will be realizing about this, like during the course of this month, that is allowing you to make necessary adjustments in your actions, in your behavior, and in what you're thinking, in order to bring more balance to the situation and to your life overall, really. It's like this is a wish that you have, that you're making. That's interesting. That we also have the star here. This feels like something that you have been like dreaming about, like daydreaming about. There could be things like happening while you sleep as well, but it feels more like this energy of like getting lost in your thoughts, like fantasizing about a life that feels more like less heavy, less burdensome, that gives life to you in the same way that you're giving to it. And it's like at the beginning of December, you're really holding on to that hope, that dream, that vision, that you've been like turning over in your mind. Tell me a little bit more about that. Yeah. And it's a test of your faith that you're needing to go through. It's like, even in order to lay this burden down, to like consider making the decision to do that and like step away from whatever this is, it like it requires you to have faith in like something being better out there for you to connect with, like whether this is a like job, a relationship, like any aspect of your life that has been feeling heavy and isn't like, it doesn't feel like it's serving you or like meant to be a part of your life any longer. And it's like, in order to be able to step away from that and like find something that feels more aligned with you, it's necessary to hold a certain level of faith and hope in the vision that you have, in the dream that you wish to create into a reality. Whatever you've been like fantasizing, like idealizing about, it's like understanding and like trusting that can be real for you if you like choose to trust in it and choose to pursue it. Yeah, it's like, and you see an opportunity. You see an opportunity. Okay, there's like this dichotomy here. I don't know if that's even the right word, but there's this it's like you see an opportunity, and this like hope that you're having, like the faith that you're having, it's like urging you to like reach out and grab it, to like seize this opportunity, like before it disappears, before it like flows away from you. But there's some sort of pain that you're dealing with, some sort of hurt from like loss, something that you're grieving. It's giving this energy of something that you've experienced, something that you've been through has lowered your own experience of self-worth and self-confidence to some degree. And that's sort of like weighing, like dragging on your ability to have faith in this opportunity. I'm getting this sensation of like having a bunch of like negative thoughts like swirling around in your head, like when you try to look at this opportunity as more than a hope, more than a dream, more than a fantasy. It's like there's this voice in your mind that, and that's your ego, by the way, that's telling you like all the reasons why this opportunity like isn't worth the effort, isn't worth, like it's like it's like trying to convince you that like you're just going to like have more of this pain, more of this grief, more of this like sadness. But it's like that's part of the test of faith. It's like learning how to trust in your ability to create what it is you desire. Your ability to trust that what you desire desires you back. Yeah. It's like this being in this space where you have to be able to trust that something better is available and that it won't just be a repetition of whatever you've been through in the past. And it's like the only way to connect with a better opportunity is to like trust and allow yourself to believe in it more and more until you fully believe in it. Because as long as you believe that you're going to get hurt again, that is a reality that you're creating for yourself. The more you believe this is just going to like put me in the same position, like I'm going to, like, my heart's going to get broken again, I'm going to be rejected, I'm going to be devalued. There's another word that's coming through. It's like the more you believe in those thoughts, the more you sort of start to devalue yourself, and that keeps you stuck in a place of feeling that way and not connecting with this opportunity that you have for something that feels much lighter, more free and open. Something that brings you joy instead of pain. And if you don't believe that level of joy is possible in this new opportunity and shy away from it, then that's what you're creating for yourself. A reality in where you don't connect with that joy because you believe that sadness is meant for you instead. Okay, let's look at the King of Pentacles here. At first, I'm getting this feeling that's like someone feels like not in the best position with their financial situation, or that someone is more concerned with material things than with this experience of joy that they're like shying away from. Yeah. There's there's a lot of deep feeling here. And you're having trouble grounding it into your reality, into a long-term experience, and it's because of this mindset that we discussed about like creating an experience that like perpetuates feelings of sadness and loss for you, and doesn't leave space for something like emotionally fulfilling and like solid and stable for you. And that gives you some difficulty in feeling solid and stable. That all of this chaos that we mentioned before from the previous couple of months, you're having trouble feeling settled, feeling grounded. And it's because you have like this like vision that you're like hoping, that you're like daydreaming about, of like feeling like emotional harmony with someone or with a situation, and feeling like connected to it, like in a sense that like breeds longevity. This feels like there's like because we also have the Three of Pentacles here and the Six of Cups. This feels like a connection with a person. This could be someone that you are friends with, or you see yourself as friends with, or try to maintain like a vision, like, or like a that's not the word, like a you like try to maintain an experience of friendship with. But it's like it feels like there's so much more there that you're not communicating. You're having trouble communicating because of this fear and pain that's like surrounding you, like surrounding your heart, that you're not addressing properly. It's like running away from the pain rather than allowing yourself to like feel it and face it. And so you like run away from the communication as well, even though it's like there's all of this that you like daydream about, like fantasize about. It's almost like you've built this whole other life in your mind, and you're like, it's almost like you're holding yourself back from like allowing you to create it, like allowing it to be created, like keeping yourself from pursuing it. Let me get one more here for the Emperor. Okay, that's like 7. We're not doing that. Let me get like one more, maybe 2, whatever. Here with this Emperor energy, it's like the solution to this is to take control of your life. Yeah. It's like there's a message here about like not refusing this. It's like what did I tell you about like shying away from this opportunity? It's literally like right there in your face, and you're sitting there with your arms crossed, like looking at what you've already got with kind of like a bummed out look on your face. And just like stubbornly refusing to like accept that. And there's like, it feels like there's a strong element of fear behind that needs to be like, you need to take a look at it. Like, ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Are you more afraid of like continuing to carry this burden around, continuing to live in chaos, feeling ungrounded, and like fantasizing about a future that you could have? Are you more afraid to stay in that? Or are you more afraid to take a risk on what you like don't like, what's unknown, like what you can't see, what you can't know about the future? But it's like it's your decision, it's your choice to some degree. There is an element here though of if you're not going to take control of your life, of this situation, of creating joy for yourself on your own, that you're going to receive a push of some sort from the universe. Like, if you're going to continue to like that actually kind of looks like the guy like sitting there meditating. But it's like the difference here is like where your success will be in this is in like this person here is at peace and is receiving the gifts that are being given to him by the universe. This person here is like rudely ignoring what is being offered, as if like almost as if like their ego knows better than to like accept something. But it's like there's this energy of just like hurting yourself. It's like the difference in like these hands of like gratitude of like what's being received, rather than like taking it for granted, almost like, well, if I refuse this, there'll be like some other like opportunity later or something, like if I decide. But it's like no, it's like this opportunity happens once, at least in a lifetime. And if you don't accept it, you sit here with the cups that are already in front of you. And something happens in some way. The universe like pushes you to see this. To like see that you're going to be left here disappointed if you ignore this opportunity. The universe is trying to like support you and aid you in closing out this major life cycle. But ultimately you have to take the control. You have to make the decision. You have to create your reality. Like you have to step into your position as the King of Wands, like someone who takes action towards creating the future that they desire. And this is an energy of taking that long-term view, like this future that you like fantasize about and like try to tell yourself that it's just like just a daydream that you like consider. Like the universe is trying to show you that it's like anything you can think of in that way is something that you can create for yourself in a way that's aligned. And things are trying to bring themselves back into balance. And it's like there's this energy of you sort of like delaying that process almost with your own like stubbornness out of fear. This message, make love, not war, it feels relevant, like not coming with a combative energy, with that energy of like pain and hurt and like it's like not coming with a wounded energy and like lashing out with it to a place that's like filled with love and is filling you with love. Like when someone comes to you with feelings, like allowing yourself to receive them and also make that a mutual exchange in some way. Because that's part of the imbalance that I was feeling at the beginning. It's like giving too much in some areas where you're not receiving enough, and not giving to areas where you are receiving. Let's look at the Six of Cups. Okay. So there's like a major shift happening over the course of this month, gaining some sort of insight, some sort of understanding, some sort of knowledge about this cycle that's perpetuating. Yeah, some sort of knowledge that's been hidden from you in some way up until this point. Or it's like it's been there the whole time, but it's like it's almost this like refusal to see it, or like not having not having a more like a wider view, like an overarching perspective of the situation, because you've been stuck in your hurt feelings. And it's almost like someone shows something to you. This could be a person, someone that says something that sort of like opens your eye to a different sort of perspective that you hadn't really like looked at from your previous vantage point. And that could also be the push from the universe, like coming in the form of some sort of communication from another person. And okay. So with this change occurring within you, this like shift in your perspective, shift in your understanding, it's like inspiring you to create a shift like in your external reality to bring about this balance. Like it's like there's an energy of like an emotional exchange happening here between two people. It feels very warm, nostalgic, very giving, very unconditional. And this is like connected to this like this fantasy, this vision that you have. It's like something about this month, you're finding it easier to hold on to it, to maintain a sense of faith in creating this balance and like collaborating with someone. There is a need to communicate, though. Like if you're going to be collaborating with someone, there is a need to communicate your like what your truth is, what you see as your truth, to communicate about the clarity that you gained, this like shift that's occurring inside you, and that you are moving energetically in the direction of like creating it outside of you as well. And it's like when you connect with this, when you do this, like something about you're learning something about your like existence, your understanding of the present moment and the importance of being there. Because with this like pain that you've been carrying around and like sitting in and letting fuel like negative thoughts and like beliefs about yourself and your situation, that's you spending time dwelling in the past. And likewise, this like fantasizing about your life being different and it like looking a different way, that's you dwelling in the future. When in reality, like if you don't want to recreate the past and you want to create that vision you see of the future, you have to do that from the present moment to fully face and address what you're dealing with in the present moment, and what it is that you need to do, what it is that you need to say, what it is that you need to participate in order to shift things for you so that that future becomes your present and the past becomes a thing that you don't revisit again in the same way. Okay, let's just pull a couple of oracle cards to see if there's anything that I'd like to add. Wow, okay. Perfect storm, the courage to step into life. That's an energy of like not sitting back and worrying about the past and daydreaming about the future. That's this emperor energy of taking control of your life, not putting restrictions on what you want to create, not putting restrictions on like what you can have in your life. Okay. We also have experiencing life as it comes. That's also an energy of like being in the present moment, like not escaping the present moment by shifting your focus to the past or the future. And I'm not saying that we don't have to reflect on the past and make plans for the future. We absolutely do. But it's important not to like dwell there and get so stuck there that we're not addressing the things that are happening and that we need to deal with in our present moment. And it's like, I'm getting this energy of it's like, there's something in your life that's been weighing on like you heavily that you've just sort of like let sit over there in the corner and like let your whole life move and like circle around it while while you're on autopilot in the present moment and your mind is like time traveling between the past and the future and avoiding the present as much as possible. And there are people in your life that can like help support you through this, but you have to communicate with them. The power of community. I mean, this is like 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups energy. 6 of Cups even, like being able to collaborate with others. Also here, I'm hearing though, like be careful who you get advice from. Make sure you're getting advice and support from the types of people who like you respect and who respect you and like for who you really are, not who you appear to be on the surface. And also, like, don't take the advice of people who, like, don't have their shit together, who aren't living out, like, their star energy, who aren't, like, living a life that matches the hopes and, like, dreams and wishes, like, being fulfilled that they wanted to create. Like, if someone else has problems like with their own pain or being stuck in their life, that's not the best person to get like support and advice from when you're like in the same situation and you're trying to find out like have like some advice options, opportunities about like how to get out of it. Because if that person is still sitting in their own similar energy, they're not really going to have much good to offer you. The advice they have to offer is going to like be on like how to deal with like staying stuck, staying stagnant. And if you want to like grow and like start moving again in your life, you need to interact with people who you see are also doing that. Yeah, and Magician sword, confidence in your magic. That's where this test of faith comes in. Like, you have to believe in yourself that you are capable of bringing that like future vision that you have for your life into your present reality. If you don't allow yourself to get out of these like negative thought loops and trust and believe in your ability to create something better, then that will block you from creating it. You have to know that you can do it. If you start questioning it, if you start doubting it, that's going to be a hindrance to doing so. Like, you have to believe in it. Okay, so if this reading resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for letting me read for you today. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, you can find out how to do that below in the description box. And I look forward to seeing you next time, Leo. Bye.